Vaughn Hilliard, I see that you are joining us now as well with some of your new reporting, too. Walk us through it.
Yeah, so Donald Trump in Donald Trump fashion called up Fox News just a little bit ago here and provided some additional comments here about the special counsel being named here. And I just read you some of the quotes here from what Fox News is posting online, in which Donald Trump says, quote, "I am not going to partake in it. I'm not going to partake in this." He referenced how comes just days after his 2024 announcement. The other quote that, of course, here is notable is, quote, "The Republican Party has to stand up and fight," which is the sentiments that he has continued to push. And as long as he remains the center focus of these investigations, he's going to be looking at Republicans to rally against him, much like they did after the Mar-a-Lago search warrant execution there, Hallie. And when you're talking about the investigation surrounding January 6th and Donald Trump's potential role in it, take into account that just 2 months ago, those 40 subpoenas coming from the Department of Justice to individuals around Donald Trump could lend credence to the idea that there is more that has been gained here from the Department of Justice over just the last 2 months. A subpoena was never issued to Donald Trump himself, though, of course, of note. But just last week is when the January 6th Select Committee up on Capitol Hill was set to receive not only testimony, but also documents from Donald Trump. After going back and forth, Trump and his team, they ultimately did not cooperate. They filed a counter lawsuit, essentially, to try to halt the subpoena efforts of the January 6th committee. The committee now says that they are looking as to what potential next steps they may take. Of course, they are a little less politically deferential to Donald Trump. And so the question is, would they refer him for potentially contempt to the Department of Justice? Of course, that would be the Department of Justice to determine whether they would take that step there. But Donald Trump obviously indicating that he has no intention to work with DOJ investigators, the January 6th committee. Over the next course of the month and a half, we're expecting hostilities to only rise. Hallie?